Hey everyone, ever want to understand why inflation is the way it is today and how we even got here? Well, let's first understand what inflation is. It's a measure of the rate of rising prices of goods and services in the economy. The higher the rate of inflation is occurring, the higher the rate of price increases for various goods and services for consumers. The most common gauge of inflation in the US comes via the Consumer Price Index, otherwise known as the CPI, which is released monthly by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. CPI is a widely followed number on Wall Street and does have the ability to affect market pricing and sentiment. In recent times, the rate of inflation has been surging due to several factors. One, the price of energy has been surging, leading to higher input costs for manufacturing and transportation of goods to store shelves. Two, supply chain disruption. Due to factors such as COVID in the manufacturing hub of China, it's led to less goods being produced and supply shortages in certain industries. The lack of inventory puts pressure on prices as consumers compete for a scarce supply of goods. Three, in certain industries, government policies are actually causing inflation indirectly. For example, more stringent regulations on energy and agricultural production, which are then causing increasing costs for producers, who then pass that on to consumers. Mandating green energy to replace fossil fuel and limiting fertilizer are two examples of this. Four, conflict in such places as the Ukraine, which can then displace the availability of raw material and lead to cost-push inflation. Inflation also occurs on the manufacturing side of the economy, measured by the Producer Price Index. The Producer Price Index measures the average change over time in the selling prices received by domestic producers for their input. The prices included in the PPI are from transaction for many products and some services. Typically, producers of goods pass on higher costs to consumers, so increases on decreases in PPI generally mirror changes seen in the Consumer Price Index. Fortunately, there's some signs that show that inflation may be peaking in the U.S. The annual inflation rate in the U.S. slowed more than expected in the fall of 2022. This decline was another string of recent data sets that show slowing inflations seems to be the trend. At this point, it appears we can confidently say that peak inflation has passed. Now the question that needs to be asked, due to the recession and slowdown, will this morph us into a recession? And if so, how strong? More to come on that in other videos. If you found this information helpful, then leave a comment below and let us know what you liked, and more importantly, what you want to learn more of. Subscribe to our channel, click on that bell for notifications, and share this video with your network. Thanks again, everyone, for watching.